And we're live.
What is up? Wow.
Hold up.
How is-
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm kind of echoey.
Yeah, sorry. It's because the way I had little tech stuff there. Anyway, there we go. Now I'm here. What's going on?
Cool. What's up? It's been a little bit, I think about 9 months, which is actually really funny because I just had a newborn about 6 weeks ago. So we're right, we're right on track. 9 months. I think it's a valid reason to step away for a little bit.
Indeed.
I think we're gonna watch some trailers tonight. There's a lot that happened this weekend. Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, big Hall H stuff. A lot of Hall H stuff, but DC's a little dry. It's like dry. It stands for Dry Canyon right now because they're a little dry. Yeah, Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, Spider-Man Brand New Day is out this week. Thought we could watch the trailer anyways. I don't know if you've seen any of the latest trailers on that. Really cool. I'm really excited about Spider-Man. I did see a non-spoiler review where somebody said, basically, this is James Gunn's Superman, but it's Spider-Man. I'm like, okay, interesting. Just a little darker.
Hopefully this is the I got to find the right one because there's so many fake promo teaser things out there. Let me actually make sure I play the right one. And actually, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is right. This looks fake. Yeah, this is the problem with AI, man. Like now you don't even it's
Yeah.
So AMC's got one that says official, Marvel Studios Canada. I guess we can watch the Canadian one. Here we go. Marvel Entertainment Doomsday from 8 days ago. That's got 53 million views. Let me see. Let me put it where it's. There we go. Let's put. We'll put it at the bottom. We'll put ourselves at the top. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this the way I have the audio set it up.
Okay.
So I don't know if they'll be able to hear this, and I don't necessarily care about YouTube saying like, "Hey, I don't know." I'm more concerned about them flagging it and wanting to take the video down. So maybe it's better if we don't hear it. We can just watch it without actually any audio, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So here we go. Let's do this, and you can tell me if you can hear this audio.
I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it perfectly fine.
You can hear it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what it is? It's because it's actually sharing it because I'm sharing it through here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah, so that actually works. Yep. That's much easier than doing how I did the intro.
Okay. Have you seen this yet?
I have seen this.
Okay.
I have seen this, and I'm going to make a public statement. Here's a wait up, hold up. Where's our little graphic thingy here? I'm gonna do it's not hot take. Where's the hot seat? So yeah, I don't know if this would be a take it or leave it. What would you call this if I'm gonna like say it like have a hot take?
Hot take is more of a hear me out, I think.
Okay. All right. So hear me out, nerds. Hear me out, my fellow nerds, my fellow geeks. RDJ's accent on this is fantastic.
It's great.
It's
fantastic.
It's
phenomenal, honestly.
Fantastic for pun intended. I'm an OG nerd. I've been watching this stuff since the 80s cartoons and where Dr. Doom doesn't have a Latverian accent, and when Dr. Doom has a Latverian accent, everybody always loves it when he has a Latverian accent because he's the king of Latveria. And,
why not? Yeah.
And in the original Fantastic Four movies, he did not have any kind of accent. He was just like not even a great evil businessman. So them talking about, oh, he's a Timu Dracula. I'm like, what are you guys smoking? I thought you guys were comic book fans.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's a whole other topic: the comic book fans versus the movie fans. Which I have a what is it? I have a hear me out, but it's. I'll wait after.
Well, but the thing is, I don't even think they're. I think they're just complain. I think a lot of fans are just stuck in complain mode. I think we are just kind of hardwired now to just complain and hate because we've had. When did Endgame come out? 2018.
Yeah.
So we've had like 8 years of garbage of not much greatness. So I kind of get people being aggravated, and I understand content and content generation. But dude, I watched this and I swore off Marvel after Multiverse of Madness, after Doctor Strange Bomb. I have not watched anything Marvel because between that and the Hawkeye show, I was done. I did not watch.
People say we're superhero fatigued. I don't think we're superhero
We're
fatigued.
not at
I think
all.
we're story fatigued. It's like it's not even good anymore.
It's bad. It's bad. Hold up. Should I grab? Let me see. I just realized I'm gonna totally go all the way nerd out. I'm gonna grab my Wolverine mask and we're gonna watch this thing. We're gonna watch this thing totally nerded out.
Let's do it. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous that everything is watered down. It's so watered down.
Yeah, buddy.
That is perfect.
Problem is I can't see my headphones. What do I do with my headphones? There we go. All right. Let's see if I can fit these bad boys.
Daredevil was a good show. The Daredevil Born Again was great.
Buddy, this is going to be this mask is not made for Dominican skull. All right, I'm going to have to I'm next.
You kind of got the old man Logan thing going on with the beard. It's kind of nice.
With the Duck Dynasty beard.
The wisdom hanging from your chin there.
Dude, this mask is pressing up against my eyeballs so bad. I'm not gonna. All right, I'm just gonna have to do it above my head because this ain't gonna work.
Perfect.
Okay, here we go. Let's rewind it a little bit so we can get past that.
Something's coming. Something we may
Somebody
not be
said
able
also,
to.
somebody said I saw somebody online say that if you listen, they slowed it down and then they played the clip from Spider-Man 2 when he stops the subway. They said that's Peter Parker's scream. I said, okay, cool.
That's a stretch.
Wait.
You mean the original Spider-Man pooping? The original?
Yes. Yeah. No.
You know what? Hold up. Let's run it back and find out.
Something we may.
Okay, so you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to fact check that stuff right there. We're gonna have to fact check that.
Yeah, I don't. They played the clip, and I was like, "It sounds like it," but I don't know if it was an AI thing or if it was an actual. That's the subway scene. I don't know.
All right, hold up. We're gonna. I don't know if you couldn't hear that audio, could you? Could you hear the beginning of that commercial?
No.
Can you hear? You can't hear that, right?
No, I don't have that.
All right, hold up. We're gonna share a different screen here. We're gonna replace it with. Here we go. We're gonna fact check this right here. Up and there it is. Right, it's right there. All right. No, that's.
Wait, play it. Go back to the trailer. Hold on. That's
yeah. So let's go back to the trailer and let's flip it. Let's change it here.
It's pretty close. I don't know.
All right, now let's go here and let's rewind it just a few seconds. It's a different pitch. Now, could you make an argument that they took it and they pitched it up? I would have to actually run this. I might have to do that as a video, like just taking it into Cubase and pitching it up like four half steps and adding a ton of reverb to it and being like, yeah, maybe. I don't think so, but it could be. We'll say that it could be.
It's possible. Like it's in the distance. There's a lot of reverb on it. I don't know.
That'd be interesting. That'd be funny.
Sorry to interrupt. Let's continue.
Next thing, it'd be really funny if it wasn't that. If it was Superman pooping from Man of Steel. If they did that.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Yeah, we love Henry Cavill around here, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. We love Henry Cavill. All right.
Something we may not be able to deter.
That accent,
dude. I heard that
so good.
the first time I watched that, and he said that, I was like, "Yo, this is cold." And then they're
I
like,
didn't realize
this
it was
is
him at first. I'm like, and you know what's even funnier is Justin sent me this the other day, but it was a video where they're showing from oh gosh, if I would not have said anything, what's the Robert Downey blackface?
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder. Yeah. And they were like, "This is who's playing Doctor Doom." By the way, I'm like, the same. I'm sorry, no, it's just the accent, like the accents on total one spectrum and the totally opposite spectrum. So it was just funny. But yeah, go ahead.
That is. But when he said that, we may not be able to deter. When I first watched it, I was like, surely the guys are going to get excited and say, "Hey, at least he's nailing the accent. At least he's like doing it." Somebody, whether it was him reading the comics or somebody telling him, or it was what's the brothers that are directing this, that directed Infinity
The
War?
Russo brothers.
Who?
The Russo brothers.
The Russo brothers told him, like, "Hey man, he's Latvian, he's the Eastern European, so we need you to have like a really evil Eastern European, communist Eastern Bloc, something we may not be able to deter." I was like, dude, that's like stinking Ivan Drago's cousin or whatnot. And these guys are over here on the internet crapping all over this. I'm like, what is your problem, man? Yeah, haters.
Deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
Now, thankfully, nobody's crapped on the armor and the costume but that's what blows me away. Like, how are you going to say that the costume is spot on, but he's doing Dracula cheapo version? I'm like, bro, like, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I haven't heard any.
What are you talking about? It bothers me. All right.
I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all.
All right, so I'm guessing that's Ghost, I think.
Somebody's saying somebody's like cropped out of this, and I don't know, and I don't know who that is sitting to the left either. There's somebody like sitting off to the side, like way off to the side.
This?
Yeah.
I see
don't
boots.
know. Where's Bob? That's what I want to know.
You talking about Sentry?
Yeah.
I didn't see that movie.
Good
all
for
I
you,
know
man.
is that's
good for you. That movie was. I have the unpopular opinion. It was, we defeated the bad guy through the power of friendship, and it made me so angry.
So it was Mortal Kombat. Friendship again? Yeah, I can't tell. I mean, you can see a pair of socks there and flip-flops or slides.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is somebody sitting over there in flip-flops, and that's what's the name of the guy that took over?
Kurt Russell.
Yeah, his son, but what was his name in universe? It's John something, right?
John.
They have a hashtag for him. Hold up, I'm gonna have to look that up.
I can't remember.
Hold.
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, you're gonna have to look it up because I can't. If I put this down the headphones, I can't. I'm having to hold this up like I'm Xavier using my mental powers.
John Walker.
John Walker did nothing wrong. John Walker absolutely did nothing wrong. So that's him right there as a U.S. agent. That's the fake Russian Captain America,
David Harbour
from Stranger Thing.
Yep.
What's his character's name? Not Red Cyclone. It's Red something.
Yeah. Red
Cyclone is one of Zangief's power moves, and then you have Timu Spider over here. Black Widow, Elena, right?
Yeah,
Florence Pugh. I like Florence Pugh. I like her in Dune, but I don't understand the trying to make her like the leader of the discount Avengers. I'm guessing that's Winter Soldier. That's Bucky right there next to Ghost, and then of course Ant-Man, Falcon. He is not Captain America. He is Falcon. And the Fantastic Four over here with Homeboy that refuses to shave his mustache. I could say very hurtful, non-internet friendly things over here, but I'm just gonna insert really, really, really.
I keep the intrusive thoughts intrusive.
Yes, they are staying intrusive, but boy, I'm using my mental powers to beam them into your brains. Put them in the comments. And of course, we got the OG Thor holding it down.
All of us put together, and they died.
Oh wait! Hold up, they kind of.
And they died.
Oh, man, you can kind of see him in that last frame. That might be Bob, bro.
Maybe it is, yeah.
It might be Bob.
It could be.
And they died.
Namor. I didn't see that movie either. I didn't bother seeing Black Panther 2.
Third World Aquaman. That's what he is. I didn't care. There were moments where I'm like, he could be cool.
I can do that. I'm Hispanic. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Sorry. Go ahead. Trying to be positive here. I'm trying to be positive. Okay.
I mean, I don't have Submariner. They should have cast somebody Asian. Submariner looks more Asian or kind of Greek, but we know Hollywood doesn't care about Greeks. But they could have, but I guess, they met their quota with Shang-Chi and Aquafina. So it's like, oh, we already got too many Asians. We got to have, we don't have any Hispanic representation. So making them Mayan and all that crap, like, I was just like, guys, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, you're going away from the lore. I'm out. So I'm not, this doesn't make me mad. It doesn't make me sad. It's just, I just don't care, to be honest with you. So if they kill him in the first 7 minutes or first 7 seconds of him being on screen, I'd be like, cool. I don't know why he's here and I don't care anyway. Because to me, he's not the Submariner. They can't even use the name the Submariner because of rights crap.
They could call him the Submarinera. That might.
But then he'd have to be Italian, Jesse. He'd have to be, hey, gabagool. Why are you putting them in my ocean, eh? Bibbidi boppy. Que cosa? Bibbidi boppy, boppity boopy.
They died.
Wakanda forever. I like her. But they should have recast T'Challa before the guy that they just recast, who apparently everybody's saying is short. They're saying he's too short to be Black Panther.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't. To me, the news that I got was he was widely accepted because he was the son, in the movie or the last movie. So
was he?
From what I understand, I think he is. I have to look that one up.
I'm looking at, you look that up, and I'm gonna look up his height. Oh man, yeah, dude, he's my height.
David Johnson.
I'm not superhero height, man. Like, I'm barely tall enough to be Spider-Man. Spider-Man's 5'11". I'm 5'9" and change. You got to be, dude. Black Panther's got to be 6'1", man. 6'1" to 6'3", at least 6 foot.
So I guess the main thing is he's a pretty good actor. I mean, I saw him in Alien Romulus. That was pretty good. But
I mean, I'm taller than Tom Hardy, and he worked as Bane, so I guess movie magic. But I guess they're gonna be giving that Joker some 4-inch.
That's a whole. I could do a whole freaking podcast on The Dark Knight Rises. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen that movie hundreds of times. Like the Dark Knight trilogy, we would spend like 4 hours going over the Dark Knight trilogy. There's no way.
Well, Lisa said, we needed to do a rewatch one, so
that might be.
I'm cool doing that. All right, let's keep going.
Facing enemies and threats that scared me.
I like Homeboy. I can't remember his name. The guy of the gorilla tribe.
Oh yeah, M'Baku.
So there's other Avengers here. I've actually never stopped and actually done this. So you've got M'Baku, you've got Thing, and I'm guessing that's Sue Storm over there. And there's there with Namor. And look, there's Na'vi.
Wow.
So the Avatar universe is jumping in here.
That's crazy. Wait, where's Sue? I can't see her. Is she invisible?
No, Sue's right there. That's the blonde hair right there.
Invisible.
Yeah. But yeah, we got the Na'vi over here. So we got Jake Jake Sully over there, and maybe Optimus Prime is over here off screen, and Luke Skywalker's gonna. Oh,
Just the portal. You see the Doctor Strange portal is open, and then Optimus Prime comes through.
I'm
We must
calling
save
out
the universe.
to everyone in the galaxy. We are here. Autobots, make money. You need to clip this right here. This is some
Yes.
quality grade A content right here. I'm surprised nobody said that about the Navi being up in here. The Doomsday Avengers, Fire and Ash.
Oh no.
Oh, you got something else you gonna say before I hit play?
I can, but I will. Well, we won't ever get through the trailer.
And threats.
Oh, dang it. Hold up. That was a little, yeah, you can really see the Navi here.
Threats.
And I can't see anybody else, but I mean, I see Bucky. He looks like
Yep.
Ghost. Guess they're going to really shoehorn her a lot in there. Maybe that's Ant-Man. Maybe.
So they're going to Namor for help?
I
Is
guess.
that what's happening? They're really reaching the bottom of the barrel here.
Oh, well, you know, there's like, it's like SpongeBob. You got to go to the bottom of the sea, right?
Yeah, no, that's true.
Bikini Bottom. And I didn't even watch that show growing up, so I was already growing up when that show came out. I can't tell who that is.
That scared me far less.
Huh?
It looks like a statue. I wonder if Thor maybe went to his world. Maybe I don't know.
It's a statue. I just can't tell of who.
It's probably in something to do with the X-Men. I bet.
Threats.
Oh, hold up. I almost got it.
Who knows?
Almost got it. 1 second.
And threats.
It's pixelating when you pause it.
Mhm.
It almost looks like Cap, but
Mm-mm.
the shoulder pad is what's throwing it off. So no telling.
That scared me far less than this one.
Now that
Yes.
right there,
Yes. Yes.
this right here,
yes.
kids,
Peak cinema. Peak cinema.
100%. I would pay.
Absolute cinema.
I would pay $30 in IMAX just to see James Marsden in the comic perfect Cyclops.
I'd pay $30 in standard. Honestly, I mean it's
That
be worth it
man
at
was
that point.
robbed. That man was robbed of giving us like actual real Cyclops on film. He has all the tools. He's got all the charisma.
Mhm.
And we're gonna see it for maybe 15 seconds. So we're gonna see him do this, and then see him do the mega optic blast, and people gonna be like, "Oh!" And I'm like, "Well, I wish I could have got more, but I'm happy for what I got because at least I've been waiting, bro. You know, I was going through chemotherapy when I saw X-Men 2000. When the first X-Men movie came out, I was like, you know what? If I die, I got to see the X-Men on screen. I got to see Wolverine's claws pop out. Hey, pretty cool, you know? So here we are 26 years later, and we finally got the comic accurate, especially since, you know, in X-Men 97, the animated, which is, I think, the best representation of the X-Men on comic in any format other than the comic we've ever gotten. No disrespect to the original series, but that 97 comic is... I have watched that first season with my daughter at least half a dozen times.
See, that's one of my hear me outs is that the animated universe of anything is better than any of the comics lately, like in today's time. Like I don't know what it is about animated, it works. I don't understand what they're doing.
They're willing to make it fantastic, and the problem with a lot of modern filmmaking, I think that's why He-Man is rocking. I think it's going to be number one in a couple more days on Amazon Prime, because they just went for it. They're like, dude, it's a campy, kind of hokey cartoon, so let's just do that. Let's give them all the powers. Let's give them an actual skeleton head, face. It doesn't make sense how his how his teeth move into shapes he shouldn't be able to say the word boob. Right. But he does. and we don't care. You know, he makes no sense. He's got a skull for a face, and then he's got flesh everywhere else. Doesn't matter. That's what that's what they drew. That's what we grew up with. We think it's cool. Everybody thinks it's cool. So just do that. So just put that in real life, and we'll watch it, and we'll have a great time. And that's what dude, look how cool that is.
Mm-hmm.
Look how stinking cool that is, man. It's comic perfect. It's awesome sauce. Hold up. Let me make sure I'm playing this in super high res. Yeah, let's bump this up to 4K.
I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the Shang-Chi movie was cool. Shang-Chi's not somebody that anybody gets, you know, he hasn't had his own comic in a very long time because it's like, Bruce Lee is awesome in real life. Bruce Lee, compared to the Incredible Hulk, is not as interesting to watch. Just isn't. But, dude, Gambit fighting him, that ought to be awesome. Ought to be a great fight.
Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing.
I'm not especially disappointed or caring about the whole TVA thing. I think the TVA thing was kind of fur. I watched season 1 Loki. I enjoyed it. It had its flaws, but I wasn't I was still on the train.
Hey,
it kept me on the train.
I thought it was great.
We enjoyed it.
The way they wrapped it up. Oh my gosh.
Well, I didn't even watch season 2 because that was after Doctor Strange Mom. I heard lots of good things.
That's fair, but it is fantastic. The way that they ended it, because at first I was like, I'm not sure, but the way they ended it and I don't want to spoil it for you, but where they put Loki makes perfect sense for his character. His whole redemption arc is fantastic. And where they put him, and I think he's going to have a big part in this movie. I think he's going to be the one bringing other people together because literally where they put him, he is tied to every part of the multiverse.
Interesting.
So that's going to be really cool.
Well, we'll see. I mean, Tom Hiddleston is fantastic. So
yeah, he is. He's great.
And he's fantastic as Loki, and people love him as Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you going to play? Apparently, it's not going to play. Apparently, it's stuck. Well, we'll just close that. Hopefully, this is still live streaming. We're still talking to each other, so that's working.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, apparently Chrome window is having issues.
And they update every day, so.
Yep. I can't do anything with it. Let me try. I don't even know how we're still on. I'm wondering. Actually, I'm going to check on our phone to see if we're still on because we may not be on.
I believe
so. It says that it's still clicking. Well, hold up. Let's take off the Wolverine mask so we can have both hands. Holy cow, that hurt. I should have a big old line. Yep, I got a big old line on my head.
Yeah, we're still on.
We're still on? Yeah. It's just it's locked up. The Chrome windows are locked up. Let me see if I can just open another one. Or yeah, the whole thing's locked up. I can't do anything. Yeah. I don't know how we're still live because my whole computer is just, and I'm on a Mac. Macs don't lock up, but apparently was something that we're doing has locked up this whole thing because I'm clicking everywhere and it is not.
Do you have another browser you can share from?
I can't click anything. I'm clicking everywhere in the computer and it's not doing anything. So,
jeez. I mean,
let me,
I could share my screen.
Let's see if you give it a shot.
You can go from let me see here. Aha.
There we go.
I can share my screen with the audio if you can throw it in there.
It's
or you're completely locked up.
Holy cow, this thing is. Hold up. Let me just start closing stuff to see. Oh, you know what it is? I wonder if my mouse died. No, the mouse is still working. Dude, hold up. I'm going to shut my mouse off and then see if it will. because I have to be able to, because I'm running the live stream, so we'll just have to edit this out after the fact. This is aggravating. There we go. Okay, I think it was a mouse error. There we go. It was a mouse error.
Cool.
Nice and simple.
If we do not stand together, put aside your petty squabbles.
And dude, that transformation was awesome. And dude, they were hating, the guys like were hating on, bro, she's wearing a comic accurate. Now granted, this should be like a sleeveless dress. So, but I get it, man. For makeup and makeup time, to not have to apply makeup all over her body and just put her in an outfit.
Oh yeah.
But dude, she looks great. I think honestly, I think they could do away with all this. Just paint her blue, because that's how she looks in the comics. Like, why would she not make herself look beautiful? You know. But dude, hold up. This transformation is so awesome.
Petty squabbles. Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters.
Oh, hold up. We're going to bring that back, because I think that is a Sanctum Sanctorum. And yeah, that's the Mega Optic Blast. That's probably before his universe gets destroyed. So we've got, I don't know if that's Mr. Fantastic or Johnny Storm. It's too small to be Thing. We've got Mystique, Gambit, Falcon, and somebody standing here, I'm guessing is either Winter Soldier or John Walker.
Yeah.
And there he is jumping off the top of what looks like the Sanctum Sanctorum, not the
Nightcrawler?
not the X-Mansion. No, that's Gang, but you can see the staff there.
Okay.
But Nightcrawler is supposed to be in this. So let me see if I can go into a slow motion here. Where's the playback speed? Let's go super slow. And it's Shang-Chi. You can see the arm. Yep. Yeah, that's who it is. It's Shang-Chi that's standing there. Okay. We got it.
But mark my words. We're going to need a miracle.
Hey, pal.
It's not possible.
Skinny Rogers.
Okay.
Skinny Rogers.
I work in IT. Okay, my wife watches this and she looks at me and goes, "Babe, isn't that two-factor authentication?" Yes.
It is.
She was like, "He's basically using two-factor authentication to see if it's Steve Rogers." I'm like, yes.
Accurate.
100%.
Accurate, Mrs. Day. Very accurate. Doomsday. So, parting thoughts before we go on to the next one?
I'm I want to see what happens. I'm not expecting like generational wealth from this, but like I think it'll be decent. Like out of anything they've released in the past decade, I think it'll be decent. I mean, it can't be any worse than the previous Avengers movies. It's an Avengers movie, and they've always been solid. So I think it'll be solid. I mean, it'll definitely be better than She-Hulk.
That's a great point. No Avengers movie has been lower than like a 7, because you have Avengers 1. That's a 9. That's a 9, if not a 10.
It's a great film. Yeah,
great film, fun. You can pick it up and watch it. Age of Ultron. I went back and watched it with the young one, taking her through the whole series, and I'm like, dude, this is. I remember walking out and being like, I didn't like that they killed Quicksilver, but
yes, I rewatched it like years later, and I was actually like, okay, this isn't bad. Like the opening scene's great. I mean, the whole Tony Stark arc is great. Like
Ultron's great.
Ultron's
Claw's great. So I'd give it like a I'd probably give it like a 8.
I think it's that because they didn't have the rights yet for X-Men. If they would have brought in the X-Men sooner, because of like you've got Wanda and the
Piotr.
Maximoff twins, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you had them and they're supposed to be heirs to Magneto, it's like, okay, that's your connection, but they couldn't do that. So
Well, actually, I was fine with them getting their powers
later.
from the Mind Stone. So I was like, them getting their powers from the Mind Stone, I'm like, that's fine. That's a great explanation. Don't
Makes
have
sense.
to, don't have to make them mutants. Cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that's a solid 8. And then after that, technically is Infinity War, right? But really, Civil War should be considered the next Avengers movie. But even though it's not called Avengers, the next Avengers movie is Infinity War. Isn't that right?
Yes, it is. I was trying to process what you said, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is correct. So it's Avengers Age of Ultron, Avengers Infinity War,
mhm.
and then Avengers Endgame, and now Avengers Doomsday. So it's crazy. So you had 3 years in between all of them, except for the 1 year between Infinity War and Endgame, and then, oh my gosh, man, 7. Let me see. 7 years
Yeah, ish.
from Endgame to Doomsday. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then supposedly it's going to be a year before the next one. Something that I think we might have to, like, if we have time, bro. I gotta show you my screen. How in the world did we not put this on the docket for today? How in the world did we not put this on the docket for the day? This right here,
Nightfall.
animated.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I mean, there's a lot. That's what I was saying. There's a lot going on in DC. Like Lanterns was the most recent thing. You've got Batman 2 still in production. There's not a trailer yet. There was a teaser, but not really much there. They're doing 3 parts to Batman Nightfall, which is supposed to be verbatim of the comics. It's straight from the comics. Michael
Yes.
Mando is playing Bane, which is going to be great.
who is?
Michael Mando, is that his name? I think that's his name.
Hold up.
I have to make sure. Yeah, Michael Mando. Mm-hmm. Clayface, the trailer, they dropped 2 trailers for Clayface. It looks decent.
So the
It was-
actor playing Scorpion is playing Bane. Well, that's great because he's actually Hispanic, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I dig it.
Which here's the tricky part. I'm curious to see if they keep this separate because James Gunn said that anyone that plays their animated character will also play the live counterpart. So I don't know if he'll pull that in or not.
Well,
and-
he's got a lot of work to do before he starts, tackling
No.
that stuff. But let's pull up the Spider-Man
Mhm.
Brand New Day trailer, and
there was the most
this is
recent
the
one. I think was the really
final trailer from Sony Pictures.
good. Okay.
7 days ago. So this has got to be it. And of course, we gotta have a commercial.
Yeah, I keep an ad blocker on mine.
Here we go.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. I have something to tell you that's gonna sound crazy,
I'm Spider-Man.
but it's the truth.
You're the Spider-Man.
Can't tell anybody about this. Gotta keep it a secret.
Okay.
Thank you. Everybody good?
Previously on X-Men. Previously on
really.
Spider-Man, the animated series.
We used to know each other. We were together. But something bad was gonna happen.
I still have to show my daughter hasn't seen this yet. She hasn't seen No Way Home.
It was good. It wasn't a life-changing film, but it was a fun watch.
It was.
That's-
I
that's
enjoyed
my
it.
take on it. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed watching the 3 Spider-Men interact.
Mm-hmm.
This is a take it or leave it. I think Andrew Garfield could have been the greatest on-screen Spider-Man.
I would take it. hands down.
So I think we were robbed. He originally, supposedly, the internet rumor is that he was supposed to migrate over from the Sony universe to the MC universe. After The Amazing Spider-Man 2, they were going to bring him in. So he was actually supposed to be in Civil War, and they got hung up with rights or something like that, and then they decided to recast, which I like Tom Holland. I don't have a problem with Tom Holland. But of the three, I think he really could have been, like, when you see Andrew Garfield and you hear him and you watch him, he is the comic character brought to life. Much like Ben Affleck, another take it or leave it, Ben Affleck could have been the best Batman, because if you take Batman off of the pages, that's what that Joker looks like.
Yeah.
Can't base it off the story, not the stories, but him as Bruce Wayne, him as Batman. I mean, other than actually getting Conroy, in the suit when he was of age in the late 80s, early 90s. That would have been, like, that needs to be a whole episode of, like, a tribute to the great Kevin Conroy. May he rest in peace. He is like, people are like, he was the best Batman. No. He is Batman. Everybody else is pretending to be Batman, but he is Batman. Like, Hugh Jackman is Wolverine at this point. It's not about, like, he plays a good Wolverine. No. He is Wolverine, and we could talk about somebody else taking the, like Christopher Reeve is Superman, period. Full stop. Close the book. Ship it off to Amazon, bestseller. Anyway. Anything before I hit play again? I know I'm...
No, you're pretty much saying exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, even the other guy in the Escape Pod podcast, the hat guy, he's on that same train, from what I understand. He says that Christopher Reeve Superman is like, that was a great Superman movie. And I'm like, okay, we at least can agree on something.
He is Superman. I mean, it's not... When you read a Superman comic book, when you watch a Superman cartoon before 2000, because I haven't watched any of the animated films even, they're all pulling off of what Christopher Reeve did, and more so than what George Reeves did before him. I mean, you got to think, man, George Reeves was Superman on television like Dean Cain was for years. So much so that, like, it ruined his life because that's all people saw him as. But when people, like, what Christopher Reeve did completely revolutionized the character, because in the comics, Clark Kent was more like what he is in the cartoon, which was more George Reeves. Kind of serious, boy from Kansas, fish out of water. Kind of awkward, but not what Christopher Reeve did, where it's like, because people, like, they're reading the comic books and like, how in the world are you going to mistake this guy and not see Superman? Well, when you watch Christopher Reeve's Clark Kent, you're like, yeah, he dresses so he looks small. He hunches over. Well, Perry, he's very awkward, right? Socially awkward. And, like, you know what scene? Hold up. I got to pull this up, man. This almost brings tears to my eye. It's Christopher Reeve.
And he can make people forget by the gift of kissing.
Hey, man.
I brought that up to
man.
Lisa. She didn't even know.
Man.
Lisa had no idea. She was like, I didn't even know this was in the movie. I was like, oh yeah, it's in the movie.
Hey, man, we are not gonna besmirch. That's not Christopher Reeve's fault, okay? That's called stupid writing. All right.
I mean,
but this right here,
just pretended like it didn't happen.
What happened? I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know if this is the. No, that's close to it, but maybe it'll be. I can't remember if it's here. It's actually a deleted scene where you watch him take off the glasses, and you're just like, holy cow, dude.
He's a beast.
Oh my gosh, like you just don't. This right here. It is this scene, but this is actually better in better quality. So
First, I have to fix my hair and some blush on.
dude, his posture. Look at that dude.
No,
he
I mean,
he grows like you
I
can.
need to
That's
brush
how
up
much he's
my
slouching. That he's
hair.
slouching like 5 inches.
I rewatch these like once a year.
Dude.
Lois,
Here's voice.
there's something I have to tell you. I'm really. I was at first really.
Dude, there's a deleted scene that's even better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, man. It brings tears to my eyes because he cared so much like that's what made Kevin Conroy's performance, and I think that's something that kind of shoots the gives us this supposed superhero fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
It's because some of these actors don't, and it's obvious. Like what's her face, Lupita Nyong'o, talking about the Odyssey, and she didn't even read it. You don't care about this stuff. You're here for a paycheck and you're here for fame. That dude got cast. Not comic book fan. Comic books were for kids. But he took his job seriously enough. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm a Juilliard trained actor, and I'm gonna do Juilliard. I'm gonna show my school and all these. I'm gonna do it right.
Yeah.
And we got that. So it's like Tom Holland cares about Spider-Man. Tom Holland, I mean, he was like, wasn't he like a nobody? Wasn't this like his first role?
I'm not sure. I think close to that.
Like he was like taking videos of him doing parkour like stuff because he showed like that's how much he wanted to be Spider-Man. So he loves the character, and you can see it much like Hugh Jackman. Like the one of my favorite videos is Hugh Jackman, like he's on stage at like a Broadway musical or something, and the fan is like, "Yo, whoa, yo," and he gives him the phone, and he does the Wolverine scream, "Ah!" and like the guy's like jumping up around dancing because he knows he just made this guy's whole life, and Hugh understands that, and it makes him happy to know this guy loves me. He loves this character that I've played. I'm gonna make him happy. I'm gonna make him smile. So yeah, I have no idea how we got on that tirade from this, but we're here for people. Somebody mentioned Christopher Reeve, and I just had to keep on going. So golly, God bless Christopher Reeve.
Me. And the only way to stop it was to do the hard thing.
You're
gonna forget who I am.
Spider-Man.
What's that?
To me, that's when he became Spider-Man. Was when his aunt died. My coworker told me that that he believes that he was already Spider-Man because he lost Tony, and Tony was his moral guide and his mentor, and he was basically Uncle Ben. I'm like, no, but he wasn't though, and it's not, and it's the whole, and I said I can't explain to you why this makes me feel uneasy. It just makes me feel uneasy. So
that was actually that was one of the things I didn't like about No Way Home was it breaks the lore. Uncle Ben is a fixed point. It's kind of one of those when people talk about time, multiverse type things, it's one of those fixed points in time. Without that, for instance, if you don't have Kal-El land in Kansas, you don't get Superman. You don't get Superman. You get something else.
Well, and it wasn't even Tony sacrificed himself. To me, that's different than his uncle was gunned down, and there was nothing he could do about it.
Because Peter didn't stop the criminal. He was in it to get his money. He was a poor kid. He was a nerd. This is why people identify with the character, and this is what makes the character so compelling.
Right.
Everybody can identify as Peter Parker. Very few people see themselves as 100% accepted. I'm popular. I got it going on. Most people are insecure. Even the people that are the whatever you want to talk about, the popular kids, right? They're sometimes more insecure than the kids that don't have any popularity, right? But this is a nerd. He's good at school. He's bullied, right? He's passed over everybody. He has one friend. That was something that they got right with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He had one friend, and it was Harry, right? They're both kind of misfits. Here's this spoiled kid that people treat a certain way because he's rich, right? So they don't want to have anything to do with him because you're just spoiled. You're just some spoiled kid that's here, and your daddy does everything for you, so screw you. And here's this kid that, he's just a smart nerd, so that's how they became friends. Like, they nailed that. That's the comic, dude. That's the comic. Why the heck did they, this is what I wish these idiots in Hollywood would understand. Why are people still reading this stuff? Why do people go back to this? Because of the characters, because of the story, because of how we identify with it. So all that to say, he gets these powers. He's like almost invincible, man. So I'm going to cover my face. And I'm gonna become the man. I'm gonna get rich. So what does he do? Go on TV, go wrestle, show people how strong you are. They don't pay him. They get robbed. I'm not gonna stop him. You guys screwed me, so screw you. That's very New York, by the way. That's very New York. And what happens? The guy murders his uncle. So he is responsible. And what happens? I'm never going to use this for my own gain again. I'm only going to use these gifts to help people. That's why they say the writers hate Peter Parker, because they understand that fundamentally he has to get screwed over because he's never going to use his powers to better himself because of what happened with his uncle. This is what breaks the lore in the MCU. No Uncle Ben, what compelled him to use his powers to help other people? He has no motivation. So I agree with you. Now he is Spider-Man. But why did he put on the mask before? He should have been out there making money. He should have been like, I want to be like Tony Stark and telling everybody that I have all these powers. Especially in this day of internet and fame and clicks and, a kid today get that kind of stuff unless something that happens like what happened to Peter Parker. They're doing it on, they're living on TikTok, dude. They're living on TikTok unless that happens immediately, which is what happens. Dude, he gets his powers and like within the next couple days, his uncle is murdered. So it's kind of a cart before the horse. I know I'm overthinking it a little bit. I didn't let it ruin my movie experience, but I was just like, dude, like you cannot supplant. If you're going to kill Aunt May, you got to kill Aunt May in the beginning. You have to. He has to have that loss at the beginning, much like with Batman. If you don't have that loss at the beginning, you do not get the character because that is what fundamentally drives the character. Thoughts?
No, I mean, that's pretty much on the head. Like you have to, I mean, the moral of the story is dead parents equals superhero. So it's, that's kind of what I get from it. Like, if your parents don't die, somebody close to you does not die within the realms of you could do something about it, but you didn't, or it was your fault because of XYZ.
Or you couldn't.
There's no point of connection for me. There's no point of like, okay, I relate to this character because he lost something, and it's like, okay, now he has responsibility, and it's, I don't know.
It's not just comic book characters, man. Look at Disney.
Yeah.
Nearly every.
Yeah.
Dude, my wife just showed me this video where it was like, oh, dead parents, dead mother, dead father, dead parents, dead mother, dude. And then it got to Big Hero 6, and it's like dead parents and dead brother. I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah, that was bad.
Like it's like who do they have writing these stories? They have Emperor Palpatine up there. Wipe them out, all of them. Do it. Anyway, let's keep this going. Gosh, Zendaya had to be here the whole time because she's in everything, so she had to be like part of the podcast for the last 15 minutes.
thing. You're gonna forget who I am.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna come and find you, and I'll explain everything.
You better. I love you. I love you. Just wait and tell me when you see me again.
This week on Spider-Man.
My name is Peter Parker, and I would like a coffee.
Is there anything else?
Maybe I'll never read this to you. No.
I like that we got a little hint of the actual Spider-Man theme. No disrespect, Danny Elfman. You can't like. I wish he would use his powers to make a real Spider-Man theme because I've never liked that Spider-Man theme. Never. I remember
like the original Spider-Man theme.
The original Spider-Man theme from Danny Elfman from the first movie.
Like the Tobey Maguire movie, or are you talking about the
sing it to me?
The Tobey Maguire, or are you talking Tom Holland?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire? Oh gosh.
Can't sing it, can you?
I know the evil one. Everybody knows the evil one because it's a meme now.
Because it's a meme now.
I know. I remember. I do know that. I do. Okay. To be fair, I've seen the movie 100 times. I do know the theme because I've seen it 100 times. So I feel like I'm not a fair, valid contestant.
No, you're perfect. Can you sing it? Sing me the theme.
It's literally. Ba, 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 ba. That's literally. It's the same. Couple notes over, but yeah. And then it's like ambient,
but it's weak.
Timpani.
It's weak. It's not. Or it's not. Right? It's weak, man. But they get da 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 da. That's Spider-Man, dude. That is his theme. Period. Yep. Just do it. Just use that and make it cool. And the thing is, everybody, they think they got to make it orchestral. I've been meaning to make a video on this on my channel, and it's going to be stop trying to make Spider-Man orchestral or stop trying to make Spider-Man classical. Dude, his theme is jazz. So it needs to be funk. It needs to be funk, disco, jazz. That's Spider-Man. It's not orchestral. That's not the character. It doesn't fit the character. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a cape to have a classical theme. Thor gets strings. Captain America, he could get brass. He gets something military. So it's like Captain America could have something like Indiana Jones, right? Because it's military. But dude, like there's no capes in Marvel. I mean, of all the Avengers, like Thor, Vision, name me another character like an A-lister Marvel character that has a cape. Capes are classical. You got to be a count to have a cape. This is you got to clip this right here. This is good stuff.
I can't argue with you honestly. I don't know how to. It's a valid point. I don't know how to go.
This is why I should have been a lawyer. Anyway, so I'm gonna rewind that just a couple seconds because I want to hear hear the real Spider-Man theme. The real Spider-Man theme.
Maybe I'm just writing this for me.
There's the other half of it.
And maybe that's my responsibility, to live alone with the truth.
Here we go. Here goes the...
Because I'm not just Peter Parker.
Dude, that right there is awesome sauce. Web shooters. You know what that reminds me of, man? That reminds me of the 1970s Spider-Man.
Really
kind of made for TV movies with... oh my gosh, the guy from The Sound of Music. Nicholas Hammond. It's funny. You've got Tom Holland and Nicholas Hammond. I hope they give him a cameo, by the way, in this or Doomsday. He deserves one, man. People remember Lou Ferrigno. They remember Christopher Reeve. They remember Michael Keaton. Everybody's forgotten about Nicholas Hammond. You probably don't even know who I'm talking about, do you?
No,
he's like,
no idea.
I don't know what the heck he's talking about. I'm just going to keep on nodding my head. Hold up. I'm going to show you. Yep. All you have to do is put in Nicholas Hammond and type S, and this is what you get.
Okay.
This, dude, that is the first live-action Spider-Man. and they never give him his due. So like seeing those web shooters, it takes me back to this, man. I had this recorded on VHS from TV, and it was, I mean, that's pretty comic accurate. The only thing that wasn't fantastic were the boots, obviously, but you know, they did this for the web shooters anyway. So that was the first live action Spider-Man. So seeing that and then seeing this, it just takes me back. And that's pretty comic accurate. It's a little bigger than his ones in the comics. His ones in the comic are about that small, and it's underneath. So I don't know why they've got him over outside, but who knows? Maybe that'll be a plot point.
I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
We're faced with a threat that can be anyone.
You sure you?
Scorpion. So that's Mando, right? That's so funny that his name's Mando. This is the way.
Name.
Yeah, and yeah, dude, he should have a mask. What is it with these actors having to show their face, man? Put him in a mask. He's doing some criminal stuff. It's New York. They got cameras everywhere. Put him in a mask. I was about to make a Muslim joke over here because it's New York City, but I'm going to refrain. But that was enough. So you can.
I'm refraining. Listen, I've had like 4 chances to do a Trump accent, and I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm self-controlled.
Just do it right now. Just do it right now. Just give us one. Just give us one right here. Come on. Come on, Jesse. Come on, Jesse. Come on. I'm just going to do a bad one. I'm just going to do a bad one so that you'll do it. I'm not going to hit play until you do something. President Trump, how do you think Scorpion looks in this in the Spider-Man movie right
a lot of scorpions, Mexican scorpions. They used to be white scorpions in New York. They're not white anymore.
Oh, that's getting clipped. Dude, that's going to get clipped. You're going to get 1 million views off that. Nerdrotic's going to have you on the next stinking Friday Night Tights. And they'd be like, President Trump, what do you think about this?
We used to only have to use Raid to get rid of these scorpions. Now it's going to have to take a lot more than just some Raid.
It's going to take, you think ice? Can you get rid of Mexican scorpions with ice?
Beautiful ice. I know a lot of ice.
Want to do this, Scorpion?
I'm friends with a lot of people over there in ice.
Can you imagine? I brought it's totally out of topic, but like I was talking with somebody and I was like, can you imagine, like, it started out somewhere different. It was like, imagine like they do the Bible readings and they have like actors read them, and I'm like, okay. I was thinking about for some reason I was thinking about Alan Rickman reading it. Like that would be interesting. Leviticus 394, like that kind of like, and then I was like, oh my God,
he has to read numbers.
Imagine Trump reading it.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. I know God. He's a great person, a great friend of mine.
Great God. Really great God.
Sorry.
We need to do that Trump read CCM lyrics. He's a great God, oh righteous King, ruler over everything. He's a great God. Yeah, Alan Rickman reading numbers, and then you have to have Trump read Song of Solomon. Your navel's like a goblet. All right.
Want to do this, Scorpion?
You think I'm Scorpion?
Talk to Banner?
No Banner. Only Hulk.
I'm sorry, but you're in danger. What? I promised you that I would keep you safe. Please, you just have to trust me. Come on.
Fine.
You're the only one who can sense it.
Hey, can we do this one at a time, please?
You're the only one who can defeat it.
Ooh. Hold up. Did he punch him with like an electro?
Mm-hmm.
That's something is electrically charged, and there's Hulk right there.
This isn't even like the cool clips either. Like that.
This looks, this looks dope, man. Like this right
the way
here
he moves like it's. They ripped out. There was a lot of moves. I saw some leaked footage, and he literally moves like straight out of the Insomniac games, like verbatim. It's ridiculous.
Well, they see it works. They see it works.
Did you see that other clip too, where he started stretching before he went after the guys, and he's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not in high school anymore. I gotta stretch real quick. Like, gosh.
Yeah, his banter is so it's good. It's good. Like the going back to his first appearance. Is this a metal arm? Wait, are your wings made out of carbon fiber? What, how does this even work? What's the science behind? Like that is Spider-Man. It's top tier. What makes Andrew Garfield's better is he does it in a tone that's insulting.
Yes.
And when you're reading Spider-Man, he's always like Tobey Maguire. This was my whole argument with Tobey Maguire. He's the OG. Got to give it up. He's like Michael Keaton. There's things that we like about Ben Affleck, Batfleck. There's things we love about Bale and the Nolan verse, right? But you got to give it up to the OG. Props to Tobey Maguire. But the Joker was too sweet as Spider-Man. When he's insulting, it's not believable. The only time it got believable was when he was Black Suit Spider-Man and he was talking crap to Harry. I was like, this is how you're supposed to be all the time. You're supposed to be like this all the time. And then when you get Black Suit, you get, Shocker! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Like that's I'm so glad that has become I'm so glad that is becoming a meme. I'm so glad that nerds share that everywhere, and they can just put that in the comments and everywhere underneath it. You just see, Shocker! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Like it's great. It's absolutely great. But yeah, man, he's definitely moving. I mean, like Toby's absolute A, man. He's A plus. So no complaints. And I like this. You can see the seam in his costume right there. So it's like more like he made it, right? It's more homemade. Dude, Spider-Man is supposed to be almost a Temu superhero, man. He does everything himself, right? Mm-hmm. He's a brilliant, almost top 10 level Marvel intellect. But he has no money, so he has to do it all on the cheap. That's, again, why we can all relate to him.
That's why I didn't like the second Homecoming. No, Far From Home. That's why I didn't like it, because
British Spider-Man.
If he didn't have Tony Stark's tech, then what would he have done? That's where I kept thinking. I was like, what would he have done? And he didn't even have his Spidey sense until like the end of the movie. I'm like, this is so stupid. I can't. I don't know why. It's just boring to me. This is another hot take right here. Okay, this is hear me out. Hear me out. To me, okay. Watching Tom, people are gonna absolutely hate me for me, and this might be another thing we need to clip that'll go viral. Homecoming, Far From Home, with the exception of No Way Home, because that was a fun watch, and because of Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe. The first two Spider-Man, Tom Holland movies, to me, felt like watching episode 7 and 8 of Star Wars.
They're completely forgettable.
That's my hear me out.
If not for Michael Keaton, that first Spider-Man movie, it's like there's no point to it, because he's so dependent on Tony's tech. I'm not going to be a hero without Tony's tech. And once again, that's not the character. It's not Spider-Man.
Try to go back and watch them. Like halfway through it, I'm like, why am I watching this? Like
I haven't watched them.
There's better things I can do with my time. That's kind of how I feel about those movies. I'm like,
my daughter watched those. My daughter watched those on her own. I didn't even watch them with her. I saw them in the theater and have never watched them again. Not that I hate them. I have no interest. I watched Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire, with her, and I was like, oh man, I remember things. I remember why this is why I enjoyed this. I remember the things that I did wasn't crazy about in this. But that movie's a solid 8. That's solid 8. Spider-Man 2, 8.59. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
The Green Goblin's speech to Spider-Man on the rooftop is hands down one of the best villain speeches in a movie.
You know what we need to do? We need to take the true Goblin mask, the animatronic mask that they had, and we need to use AI to fix that scene, because the only thing that hurts that scene is the fact that it looks like a Power Rangers episode. The dialogue and performance is brilliant, but like you're watching this and like, is this even Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
Is that actually Tobey Maguire there? Because, you know, I mean, obviously he's got to be in the costume, but if that would have been his actual mouth, because the only time you see his mouth is when it does the close up, like it changed if you're facing him. So we need to do that, man. We need to take your AI genius and take that mask, the original mask, and redo that scene with the dialogue, with the soundtrack, and just change it to where it's that face and it's oh my gosh, this is Oscar worthy. Because that special effects, that was the only thing that movie was missing. But it is great. Like, you know, especially like him at the end where he's like, you know, playing like he's Spider-Man beats the piss out of him. He beats the brakes off him. And Godspeed, Spider-Man.
I quote that like annually.
Dude.
Every time I talk to my brothers, when they get off the phone, I'll be like, Godspeed, Spider-Man.
You know what? One of my favorite lines from that I quote all the time is something like is messed up and we got to start all over. Back to formula. Back to formula. Oh. Hey, it's S tier, man. It's S tier. So, and actually, I told her, I said, listen, Spider-Man 3 is not good, but there's a lot in there that's so fun. And I don't know if she actually watched it or not. So I had to watch that with her. She started to watch X3, and she got bored. And I was like, honey, I was like, it's worth it for Beast. I said, we have to watch it for Beast, and you're actually going to get to see Iceman actually be Iceman. So I was like, but she's like, but is it good, Daddy? I said, no, it's not good, but it's worth the watch.
Oh yeah. I want to say, do you want to watch the Lanterns?
Well, I was gonna, let's finish this up because it just had a few seconds left. So.
The Spidey Tracker app says that Spider-Man is in the direct vicinity.
Oh yeah? No way, that's crazy.
Okay, so that's all there was there. All right, so let's do the Lanterns trailer.
This one we can watch right through because it won't be that like a whole lot in there, but I enjoyed it.
Is it this one? That was 4 days ago, 30 million?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So I have not watched this at all. I didn't even watch the first trailer. So
okay, cool.
I'm completely green.
The first trailer was not like, it was okay, but it wasn't like this one. This one I was like, okay, that might be good.
It's time to get up, Junior.
So, you're a space cop.
No, I'm just being trained.
All right, new lesson. Take the ring. You fly.
Just fly.
I'm sorry. Fly, please. What's that?
You're the backup quarterback.
For now. What do you think is going on?
It's no accident we're here. These victims are gonna end up being alien.
Based on what?
I have a feeling.
He has a feeling.
I think this is more than just a feeling.
This is a threat no one's ever seen before.
What do you know about manhunters?
Where'd you hear that word?
Martian?
Oh yeah.
Is that what they're hinting at?
Well, no. You have the Manhunters. Remember the Justice League animated show where they had the Manhunters come in and they were coming after Jon Stewart?
Oh,
the robots.
It's been a long time.
There's like these Sentinel robots that they basically send after like for bounty hunting essentially. Because something happened on some other planet basically where it was Jon Stewart, but it was like a plot twist. Like he thought that he had contributed to like this mass murder essentially of this entire planet, but it was all a cover up for something. So they sent them, the Manhunters or the human droids, they sent him after Jon Stewart. And he was like, well, I have to answer for my crimes, but he didn't actually do anything wrong. So I'm curious to see how they play into that. But I was I was really shocked to hear that.
Interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it. Now, is that from the comics or is that from the animated
that was from the
series or
animated
both?
series. I think it's both. I
Probably
think the
both.
Manhunters from the comics.
Cool.
Manhunters are the most dangerous beings to ever exist in the galaxy.
Well, that's not Earth, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
At least it doesn't look like it's Earth, so hopefully that means that they're going to be doing some stuff from off planet. Listen, man, as long as they don't kill Hal Jordan in like the first episode, and preferably not at all, I'm down. I'm down. I hope they don't. I hope they don't do this whole bait and switch thing that they've been doing on every stinking show, like they did with Carrie Ann Moss. Like, hey, look, Trinity's going to be in the new, and she's dead, and everything that we're watching is flashbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's like killing Superman in the first or killing Batman in the first episode of something, and then you're watching Nighthawk or Superboy do the whole show. It's like, dude, you can't do that, man. You can't kill Hal Jordan.
Can take the form of any species.
So it could be anyone.
That looked like a Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, it definitely does.
And Martians, Manhunters can do that whole, look like anything they want to look like. So, interesting.
Any species. It could take the form of any species.
So it could be anyone.
He's gonna send an army to put you down.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Do you resent Hal Jordan?
The ring's always been mine. Jordan's just keeping it warm.
Here we go.
Sinestro. You don't really believe he's your backup, do you, Hal?
No.
Let's say what he actually is.
My replacement. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
They should have just called it Green Lanterns. Come on, man.
I think this is James Gunn's way of saying there's more than just green out there. Because there was Sinestro in there.
Well, there's Sinestro, and yeah, I mean, hey,
see James Gunn going, hey,
how cool would it be if what's the famous Red Lantern with the cat's name?
Oh, I could have told you if you didn't tell me. It starts with the A, I'm pretty sure.
Asmodeus, we're gonna use the internet. Atrocitus. That's it. With Dextar. Dextar is the name of the cat.
How about a beer?
Okay, I gotta say that looks friggin' super dope. And what's the name of the actor that's playing Sinestro?
Oh, man,
he looks familiar, but I can't remember where I know him from.
I'll tell you. Come on, Mark Strong.
No, he was the.
Wait, yeah,
he was
in
the Green
2011
Lantern movie. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Shoot, give me his name.
Ulrich Thompson.
Ulrich, yeah.
Ulrich Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what, because I cannot remember what I know. Golly, he looks familiar. I know him from. I don't know what I know him from, dude. I'm looking through his
thriller horror stuff.
I'm looking through his stuff right now. Maybe The Blacklist. is what I know him from. Maybe.
I mean, I'm open to it. He looks like a good Sinestro.
Yeah, no, I dig it. This looks promising. This does not look like a piece of crap. This actually, like, I would be curious to watch this. I might have to ask you for your HBO password again. I do say I wish the suit looked better. I get people pooping on the suit.
I think. See, if you see, like, there was another clip somewhere with Jon Stewart's, and I think that is just his is worn out, maybe, and maybe he does have some fear at this point. Because why would he be coming to Sinestro talking about his replacement? You know, I'm just freaking excited to get Jon Stewart live. That has never happened.
That's true. Let's see. I don't think we've seen him in the suit. I'm looking online and I'm not seeing here. I'll show you everything that
Maybe
I can
not.
see here. So you have this right here where that's a lantern suit in a closet. There's John holding the lantern. That might be his suit. But there's nothing we haven't seen. Nothing has been released with him in the suit.
Wait, scroll down a little bit. Where they're standing together.
That's
it almost looks like
that's somebody did that with, like.
Oh no! I was thinking about the jackets they were wearing, if that had reflected on. But yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
I mean, that would look good.
I think he's
going
to be a great Jon Stewart.
Yeah, I like that. I like that actor. I can't remember what I've seen him in. I think I've seen him in clips from something that he was in, but we'll see. I mean, the trailer looked amazing, and of course, hold up, I went back to this and didn't put it back on the screen where everybody else can see it with me.
You don't really believe he's your backup, do you, Hal?
I honestly, I wish they would have brought back Mark Strong. Because Mark Strong as Sinestro was perfect. I mean, perfect. Look at this Joker, man.
To Leo.
Look at this Joker.
He was a good Sinestro.
Bro. Perfect. Oh, hold up. Is this the end of the movie? Well, it is, but let's I mean, dude, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's absolutely perfect. And then
So-
him training.
This is the human. When I learned Abinsur's ring had chosen you, I said there had to be a mistake.
How do you go from perfection to like, this is good? So, I mean, granted, we've only seen like 4 seconds of Ulrich, but it's going to be hard to tell. Mark Strong is one of the best villain actors working in Hollywood today. And if we would have gotten a second Green Lantern movie, I don't know why I'm doing Trump hands here, Jesse inspired Trump hands.
It's hard not to. It's really hard not to.
I talk with my hands regularly, and so that's. But I mean, he was just perfect. He was much like. There's another film. You and I were talking about it just the other day, where like the guy playing the villain was like the best thing in the movie, but he was the best thing about that movie. He was absolutely perfect. Gosh, what was it? And I want to say it's a comic book movie. Anyway, maybe it'll come to me. Anyway, well, do you want to watch Nightfall, or you want to wrap it up, or do you want to do one of the one of the thingamajigs, one of the take it or leave it's, or the hot seats, or What do you want to do?
Let's save Nightfall because there's 3 parts coming out, and I don't know how many trailers they're gonna release. Because that'll be a whole different. I think the Dark Knight trilogy could be a rewatch.
Oh, it is. It is
also,
a rewatch.
Yeah, no, that could be a rewatch. I was gonna say something else could be a rewatch, but I can't remember what it was. I need you to watch Invincible so I can discuss Invincible because that is a whole freaking pot of tea. That whole show can be discussed in depth. Like it's ridiculous. But yeah, and it won't take you long to get through either. Like each season's like real short, and you will enjoy the time that you spent watching it. Like that, you will not regret a single minute in that show.
I'll start it tonight. I'll start Invincible tonight.
Because I know you've and you've heard, and I've told you people will say that it's on par with Batman the Animated Series. So
dude,
that's a high freaking praise. But I'm kind of agree with it.
What's his name? We were just talking about that. The guy that created Deadpool.
Yeah, Rob Liefeld.
Yes, yeah. He was saying it's top 3 animated comic book adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even top 2 up there with BTAS, which
they rip it straight from it, man. And it's like there's so many moments in there that like my mouth dropped. I'm like, oh my gosh, that did not just happen. And I know like it is the comics and stuff, but just to see it happen, and like with the voice acting, because the actors take it very serious, and you can hear the passion in their voice. There's a lot of good music in that show too, actually. Like I enjoyed every song that came on. I was like, this is a good song. It actually fits really well with their theme.
That needs to be an episode talking about music. We need to do an episode best comic book movie score or theme like that would be. I mean, it's really going to come down to it's going to come down to Superman or Batman, but it's still
basically anything in like the John Williams repertoire you could take pretty easily. Like Hans Zimmer too, but like he's kind of a given. But like, yeah, John Williams, like even like my wife will tell me that, like, I don't know why I like this movie so much. I'm like, because John Williams did the soundtrack.
Because the music is good.
And like, honestly, that's what it is. Like, if you want to think, when you think about a movie, often like a really good movie, it's like usually the soundtrack's on your mind. I'm like, I'm humming it or I'm singing it or whatever.
I think
Prince of Egypt. I can't stop singing Prince of Egypt lately. I don't know why that.
Because it's incredible. Those songs are incredible. I think that's actually one of the things that it makes No Country for Old Men unique. But I think that's what keeps it from being.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would have been a much bigger film if it would have had an actual score, but it has no score, which kind of drives you crazy. But it fits the movie, that it has no score, because it basically puts you on edge from the very beginning, and then it doesn't let up. It makes the whole movie feel suspenseful and too real, because life doesn't necessarily have a soundtrack unless you're like us, unless you're a musician. In which case, it's
well, when you get through some of Invincible, it's gonna be hard to like stop watching it, but like you could do a character study on just about everybody in that show, and you'll get through the episode 1. You'll be like, this is only this is the first episode. What? Like, where are you going with this? And it keeps escalating. You're like, where could it possibly go that it has not gone yet? And it still manages to go there. And it blows my mind. Like every episode, nice. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. There's like maybe 1 or 2 like filler episodes, but it still progresses the plot. But yeah, I think you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. I know it's on Prime. That's where I was last watching it.
Cool. Well, I'll
yeah,
check it out.
Definitely check that one out.
Well, you want to wrap this up?
Oh yeah,
we can. You want to wrap this up with?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Have a great evening. It's been a lovely time. Lovely, lovely time.
All right, sports fans, zip it up and zip it out and keep it nerdy. So we'll have to come up with a tagline. So let me find the there it is. So, all right, folks, we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Peace out.